Hey everybody, welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well, keeping out of mischief. This is a predictions reading. Ooh, I know. Ooh. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun. Thank you so much for everybody who's recently subscribed. It is absolutely amazing. At the moment, we seem to be on track once again to get another 1,000 subscribers this week. For the new people, we've only been doing this for like 3 weeks. And now we're at 3,300 or something subscribers, which is just a blessing and beautiful, and it's just phenomenal. I know somebody, and I can't remember your name, and I do apologise, mentioned that we'll have to expand the village into a small town or city. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't like cities. I don't like storing people in box accommodation. You know what I mean? Maybe we should all go and have a visit to Saltburn on the Sea, or by the sea, or whatever it's called, in Yorkshire, because that is just such a beautiful little place, gorgeous little place. That is what I'm thinking. That is if we have to expand the village, that's where I'm thinking to base it upon. I would like to hear your thoughts down below. That or Whitby. I'm fine, anywhere in Yorkshire right now. It seems I'm, even though Lake District, Wales, Ireland. Sexy. Peak District, nice. Don't get me wrong. Lake District, sexy. Anyway, so let's just do this predictions reading about the food shortage that keeps coming up in the last couple of readings that we've been doing. Some people have been mentioning it in the comments as well. And that is where you can suggest future readings. Please put them down below. And I love the fact how people are voting, liking up other people's suggestions if it's written there. It's gorgeous. I am slowly but surely trying to get, there's a huge backlog of comments. I am trying to get through them. There's over 1,000 comments. I know. Bear with me. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. And traveling around like with the whole kind of hospital stuff and mini family emergencies and people going in and out and tag teaming and also, it's been a minute, right? So I promise I will catch up. And all the people asking about all the cards I use will be done. After this reading, the page I'm going to sit down and do nothing else but do that bloody web page. So you know where all the cards are and all that kind of stuff. So, can we have that's all the housekeeping? I believe that's everything. So can we have a prediction reading, please? A prediction reading for this food shortage that we keep getting in the cards for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes, baby. Yeah. If it came across as kind of like blah 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 blah, it's not. All of it is a blessing. It genuinely is a blessing. It's so kind of you to support this place and do this thing and become part of the village and all that. It's just like, and it's all parcel of it, isn't it? So it's just like, that's why it's kind of a bit, wow. Just bear with me. Wow, just cool. Spreading. Ooh, holding power. Some sort of tech, social media. Okay, so what I'm getting here, very off the bat, quite quickly, kind of malarkey, is there is some form of, we keep getting this coming up. It's some sort of bug or disease or something that is that's causing mischief and mayhem in the food supply. But the holding of power, you know what? This feels like, what the bloody hell are they called? Monsanto, that kind of thing, where you have to get your seeds every year. They've got an expiry date and all that kind of stuff going on. Especially with the tech here, the social media are calling it out. Social media, even though it's the same chappie, very similar features. Notice how it's like we're looking at it, we're seeing what's going on, calling it out. Rescue, uprooted. There we go. There is definitely a change happening here. There is a change, but it's all hidden. More and more people are calling up and calling out the manipulation of foods, being like a Bobby Kennedy, that kind of thing. Very much. But it does feel as if there's kind of a blight or something that's going to cause mischief. But it's the controlling of the food supply that is the beginning. Prepare, stock up. This is what we keep getting again and again and again. Heed the warning, people. Heed the warning. Security cameras. This feels as if like there's going to be suddenly almost like when back in COVID times, kind of like only X amount of toilet paper per purchase, X amount of that, we've got it on paracetamol and ibuprofen and all that kind of stuff still, because we can't be trusted. Clearly we cannot be trusted. But it's that kind of energy where if there is going to be some form of control happening here about what you can purchase and that kind of thing. So that it's now get your Branson beans stockpiled, get what you can, some flour and that kind of malarkey, because it does feel as if there is going to be some sort of, we're only a certain amount of thing per purchase. Only a certain amount of thing, this, that, and the other. Keep quiet. Shh. Maybe if I just whisper it. Stockpile. Start just like the extra couple of tins of each shopping, if you can. You know what I mean? Just kind of like do that. Is that better? Is that what we should be doing? Overarching energy, controlled. It's all controlled. It's all. Previously, it was obviously pricing out from watching Clarkson's Farm, which is an education. Yes, it's fun watching everybody having a go at him, but it's an education about everybody around him, all the different farmers that he interacts with. That's the education, and it's phenomenal. But yeah, it's all controlled. It's all it was like the fertilizer is what I was mentioning there, that went through the roof price wise, and it's like pricing people out. Energy weapon. This is us waking up. Notice how dark all the other colors are. This is part of what I do with readings and stuff like that. I look at the colors, I look at the darkness, I look at the people hiding in mischief and like hiding in underground, and it's secretive and shh. Energy weapon is us. It's either this or fire. That kind of like enlightenment. Notice how enlightened he is around his head. All right. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. There we go. Oh, hello. It's shiny. I don't like shiny. Get. Right. So we've got the baseline for the new boys and girls. This is what we always do. We get the baseline of the kind of energies surrounding all the shenanigans, and then we get into it with tarot. Or tarot, as some people seem to say. Interesting way of doing but tarot. So, for the greatest good for all concerned, what do we need to know? Oh, that one definitely wants to come out. Hold on. I know it's normally the underlying energy, but that definitely wants to come out. Determined, chariot. That feels like a footnote to this. Okay? Taking control back, getting on with it, that kind of stuff. Okay. 8 of Cups, abandoning what's happening. If you've got the land, start getting the seeds to start planting. Greenhouses, that kind of stuff. Look, watch on YouTube. Trust me, I know they're there because Erin Dawes and I have been looking for the homestead small holding that we're planning to get going in soon. We're shopping at the moment. We're perusing Rightmove. So we're not there yet, but we're getting there. So the 8 of Cups is that kind of, especially with determination of the chariot is kind of like take control back. If you've got the space, get planned, get ready, watch tutorials about greenhouses, that kind of stuff. Okay. It feels like finding alternatives, your local farmer if you're in the countryside. I know a majority of us are in the country compared to kind of big cities. If you're in a big city, move. I'm just, as a suggestion, as a life choice for you. Just because soon enough, where you are is where you're staying. If you've been keeping a tabs of all the different plans of 2030, that's pretty much it. And like what they call 15-minute cities and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Which are in the reports of UN Agenda 2030. They're in the WEF Agenda 2030. They're in the EU. I don't know what they call theirs, but the deadlines are 2030. So it's like, you know what I mean? There is a theme happening. There is a theme. So this is the creativity and passionate to get off and go and do. Ace of Cups, it feels very strongly like getting a journal, writing stuff down, plotting, planning, scheming. That aha moment with the light bulb. It's that kind of new passion. I know it's not a wand. I know because with the Knight of Wands here. But this definitely feels like kind of taking that inspiration and running with it. Kind of, okay, what do we need to do? Notice how we're like the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. We're heading towards our 9th cup. Yeah, that manifesting, that joyfulness, that playfulness, that yumminess. Yeah, that feast, that gorgeousness. So it's already, the maths is happening. We're taking what we have, we're moving, we're doing what we need to do to get ready and prepared because it's on the cards. And here we are, doubling down, putting the action in, making it happen. Temperance, purpose, beautiful. Temperance in a balanced way. We're not hysterical. We're not going cray-cray. We're not kind of yelling fire in a theatre or anything like that. Quietly, we're bringing our resources together. I know that I said in a previous reading that it's like, look at what the elite in the manor of the house have always done. Everything's in a trust. They're not owned individually. Learn how, they collaborate together. There's multiple generations pretty much living in the homes. It's not just, mum and dad and everyone, some people do move away, but they're all kind of, do you see what I mean? They're all either on holiday or in another house or whatever. It's all owned by the trust. It's learning and purposely moving towards what they've done, how they've protected their wealth and resources. And learning about how instead of being in 3 different homes, as in like mum and dad, 2 kids, with 3 separate bills and all that jazz, it's finding a way and finding the locations to kind of collaborate together and maybe live on the same piece of land, but in 3 different places on the land. So everyone's got their space and kind of watch all their own Netflix and all that jazz. But at the same time, sharing resources, sharing the wealth, sharing because of purpose. This is the purposeful way. Instead of being separated, we're clubbing together. 2 wanted to come out here. Star card, divinely guided. Star card is your North Star. Your calling, where you're meant to be going, what your purpose is here. And the fact that we've got purpose up here is amazing. So it's a double whammy, double down kind of energy. Having that faith, leaning into that faith of your purpose, of your mission, of your goal, taking on these responsibilities to be able to go, right, I can, as an example, I can grow all my fruit and veg here. I can have some bees, I can have some pigs to fatten up, and I can have some, chickens or whatever, right? But beef, I'll go to there's a farmer down the road that, will work a deal out there, or we, and so on and so forth. It's that kind of what we're going to take on, what we're going to share with other people, and that kind of stuff, and other resources. But the sorrow here, I feel, six of wands, victory. The sorrow I feel here is kind of a grief of almost like the lies that we've had, and the hoodwinking, and the we were promised a different way of doing things, and you've just taken that trust and run with it, kind of the elites, politicians, manipulations, whatever, right? It's that kind of energy, that heartbreak of, for some people especially, I quite like where I am, and then kind of having to do something else for, the family and yourself and all that kind of stuff, to kind of have that preparation for, because of these people, what they're doing. And the collaboration, again, it's going to be successful. It's going to be brilliant. It's and the Three of Buttons, the Three of Pentacles here is very much that teamwork, that working together, building the foundations, finding that, clubbing the resources together. We can get our, off grid energy sorted. We can get our food and veg sorted, and that kind of thing. We can do certain things in certain ways, and that kind of. It's a different way of seeing ownership, I feel, and it's not. I feel like the sorrow here is like the grieving of the old ways and thinking and like the new ways. That transition, So we've got the King of Buttons, seeing what's happy home. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So, jumped ahead a bit. So the King of Buttons, King of Pentacles, for the new boys and girls, is the accountant of the deck for me. Not money, but worth, value. What, the connections with people and places and things that you have that connection with, that value, that you hold in high regard. So the example I always keep using, because it's such a good one, if I do say so myself, it's like that great Aunt Doris that gave you that trinket back in the day when you were a kid, or that teddy bear that you've had since birth. Meaningless to everybody else, but it's like it's priceless to you. It's that sort of thing. And it's with the 1111 card, Make a Wish, Four of Wands, that new strong, lovely, happy home here. This is the best. This is the best like two cards. I know we've got Six of Wands here, celebrations, but this is phenomenal kind of outcome as we're moving down here. It's telling me that it's like we're putting the effort in, we're making things happen. Like, just for the new boys and girls, all the lights here, the camera, the laptop, and all that kind of stuff are all run off grid. Okay, we're here already off grid. We're here on the solar panels, battery bank, that kind of stuff. So we're doing, I'm not just. I'm only saying it to kind of inspire you. I'm not rubbing it in. It's just more about how, as the dog goes mad, how he doesn't like the off-grid. This is kind of like finding ways, finding solutions. And I'm just mentioning that it can be done. This is witness of it. Be witness of it. This is happening right now. The last card here is feeling trapped, though. Had all these dreams, had all these opportunities, had all these things. And it's almost like, why us? Why is it our generation that's being ruined, held down, screwed up, made like have to go through this sort of shenanigans? So it's one of those situations where, going back to this grief up here, it's understandable. And the Three of Cups again, the celebration, the collaboration that we were talking about over here. So there is, clubbing together, more people coming together, supporting each other, that kind of stuff. Four of Cups, underlying energy. This is taking that beat, taking that moment. It's like, what do I truly value? What is the beat? Where am I being called next? Now I've got this kind of stability. I'm working on it and determined to get it done. What is my next step? What other parts of control can we take back? It's that kind of energy. So this is lovely. I'm just going to do the cartoon clarity deck because I think we've hit the nail straight on. So I don't think we need to go through again. So if you're new here and you're liking this, please thummy this reading, because that's seriously helping us out immensely. You have no idea. It's absolutely brilliant. Please, in the comments down below, please share ideas and help people and support people in kind of ways of how they, or what you're doing in your part of the world to inspire other people, if you are, that kind of thing. Because it is we were promised one shiny new way of doing things, and it's turned out to be kind of worthless, a lie, 2D, there's no depth to it. And now it's like this kind of transitioning again to kind of like we were hoodwinked, and now it's kind of bringing it all back, So truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread. And that's obviously where you can suggest future readings as well, which the plan is, right, as I do this video, the plan is, once I've done this and uploaded it, it's a website, finishing off all the card page thing, resources bit, and then going through the comments. That is the rest of my day. So here we go. The fury of it, yeah. This just come out as well with the other reading today, Russell Brand reading. The fury, that how dare you have thoughts and feelings, and how dare you kind of like take control back and realize that you are a number, and standing up and being counted kind of thing. It's how dare you go back where you're supposed to be, get back in your box. But the death card again. This is beautiful. This is the line in the sand. This is a new way forward. This is rebirth, reborn, making things happen, moving and grooving. Merit making, beautiful. This is kind of leaning into kind of spiritual ways of doing things, not just kind of hippie stuff or organized religions or whatever that is, whatever floats your boat. However you get there, it doesn't matter, just get there. This is more about walking the walk, talking the talk, leaving the anger for other people, and instead kind of like, I'm going to do my own thing. And that means doing things differently, not branding people or labeling people or whatever it may be, kind of like wagging finger. It's like, you do you, boo. I'm going to focus and do this over here. I don't want to be wasting my time and energy on that, which is what we were talking about in a previous reading about kind of releasing the burden. They want you to take on these burdens to weigh you down and control you and all that kind of stuff. Once you release them, once you let go, once you kind of go, no, I don't claim it, return to sender kind of energy, suddenly you're kind of, easy, chill, relaxed. You can focus on stuff that really does matter, for your own morals and that kind of thing. Last card. Oh, nice. The desire, the kind of what do we truly value? What do we like? This is the King of Pentacles again. This is kind of truly going into what we desire. That's safety, that security, that understanding, the taking our control back, kind of working on what does matter to us. Overarching energy, self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-worth, what I keep on bashing on about. Finding that independence once again. Notice fury, and it's just like this light pink, kind of just care instead of rah. It's, yeah, I'm available for, you know, all sorts. Rah! See, I could do so much. I could do anything, and it's fated. There you go. It is quite literally on the cards. It's as it's meant to be. It's almost as if they've made, you know, we've all collectively, slowly but surely saying, okay, you've made enough billions off us. We're going to do our own thing now. We're kind of going back, using technology as well, taking that along with us. We're not going back to the dark ages and all that rubbish, but this lovely blend where we're doing our own stuff, finding our own course, and that kind of stuff. So if this resonates with you, please thummy as well. That'd be great. Like I said, share in the comments down below. Inspiration for other people. I'm afraid you can't share links, which is a pain in the backside for a reading like this. But I hope encouragement and support on what you're doing in your part of the world will really inspire other people as well. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.